Welcome to NIPS, the Northeast Institute of Performance Studies. Each year, we hand-select a group of students to compete in our rigorous acting program. But here's the twist. Only the last person standing gets to graduate. We film them 24/7, and they can be eliminated at any time. This is Cutthroat.
Being away from home is certainly difficult. We don't particularly have any phones. Instead, we have letters, and I haven't received any yet because it's been 2 to 3 days, and it's a Sunday.
The first night was really great, to be honest. Yeah, I'm really enjoying my roommate, Nettie. I don't really understand her night routine. There's a lot of prayers to Mother Goddess.
First night could have been worse. Graham was showing me a lot of different things that I didn't want him to show me. Woke up in a feverish ball of glitter. I asked Graham about it, he had no answers.
I think Jasper was pretty receptive to my guerrilla performance art piece at 2 a.m. last night. You know, I heard some moaning, so that's always good.
I'm back, bitches. Thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to be where I felt most comfortable in this world, and this bathroom will do because of all the reflections of me. So yeah, this is Dr. Steinstein.
I'm Dr. Steinstein.
He is my therapist.
I'm a therapist.
He is my therapist.
Doctor, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, that's right. He's a licensed doctor, and I had to call him in last night due to my incident.
This is unacceptable! Does anyone have an EpiPen? Missy, how did she get a sword?
I just wanted to apologize for my actions. I just had a rough day. It was a travel day. I had spent a lot of time cooped up in my private town car, and to get out of that and jump right into a challenge was just a little bit overwhelming.
I was surprised that she apologized, but that's a generous word for what she ended up doing.
I am sorry that you guys are so butthurt by what I did. I didn't realize that my actions could affect others in any other way besides my acting.
Did someone say Delvin Sinclair?
Oh my gosh.
Good morning, duckies.
How long have you been in there?
For about 3 hours now. I hope you've all slept well, because you'll need... Who is this?
This is my therapist.
Dr. Steinstein, very nice to meet you.
Ooh, enchanté. Anyways, I hope you've all slept, because you're going to need a lot of energy for today's challenge. As I said, yes, it's going to be pushing you in ways you never thought you could be pushed before, so bring a little bit of extra talent with you. I'll see you on location, all right? Ta-ta, everyone, ta-ta! Ta-ta! Enchanté. All the duckies in a line, come inside, it's acting time. All right. It's good to see you all here so early. I'd like to introduce you to the guest judge for this week and a personal friend of mine. This is Miss Juniper Ash. June is an up-and-coming filmmaker from the indie Albany scene. I'm sure you know about it. And this week you will be working and acting in her upcoming film, And Then There Were Nuns, an unauthorized adaptation. As extras, extra acting challenge. And I'd like to introduce your co-actors for this challenge. Recent graduates of NIPS, we have class of 2013, Miss Piper Lemon, and class of 2014, Miss Ana Maria Santiago de Marisol. Don't they look like they succeeded? They will be starring as the main actresses for the film, and you will be playing extras in the background. This is a good test to see, how you will do in the real world, because many of you will be having extra jobs for most of your life, maybe all of it. So we're gonna start right into it. We're gonna have the first couple go up. Everyone else can wait outside, okay? June, are you ready?
I am ready.
Jasper, Dopey, let's have you sit in the chairs right there. That's right, that's right. Vixy, whenever you're ready, go for it, go for it.
Action!
Sister Tia, have you ever thought about dabbling outside the convent? Running free, taking your top off? Tell me, have you ever really just itched for a caprese salad outside of the convent walls? Sitting out on the patio? Sister Tamara, this is a conversation we should have elsewhere.
Elizabeth Kesha, is that bubble tape I see?
It reminds me of when I did pot.
Let's cut right here. Okay, Tootsie, she looks misplaced.
This is a math classroom? I want to see the law of signs.
To be on an actual movie set for the first time, it was difficult. Particularly because I had never been in a legitimate classroom. But it was certainly a challenge to complete this challenge.
Excuse me, have you ever seen, I think this is going to help you, have you ever seen the film Milo and Otis? That was a very good movie, wasn't it? Pensacola Beach. I want you to try it as if you were my friend Marcia.
I've met women like Juniper before. I've never worked with them. I seem to be part of a larger nightmare that's been going on that she's been filming. She seems very nice and very unapproachable.
Action, please!
Don't you ever just want to get outside these walls, see what sidewalk talk looks like in real life?
I think I saw it once.
But maybe it was blood. Moon blood.
Jasper, please keep your shirt on. It's not that kind of a film.
I'm sorry, I think he's...
Or is it?
All right, Missy and Camantha, show us what you got, okay?
Actione.
My heart. It aches because I don't know if my love's reciprocated.
You're in love. I'm in deep. I'm sorry, deep because I don't feel like my character's been fleshed out enough. Why am I sitting at this left-handed desk when I'm right-handed?
Switch to a left-handed pencil. Extra crispy chicken strips.
She never writes things down when I tell her things.
Is she illiterate?
It's like if you're not going to give me direction, I'm going to have to direct myself, and I'm going to direct others as well.
Okay, let's take it back. Action.
Missy, that's not your job. Okay, ready? Let's take it back. You're wasting Juniper's time, okay? She's flown many a miles to be here.
My name is Juniper.
I know that I'm bringing a lot to the table. I have a motivation. I have an objective in this scene. But Camantha here is just not, she's not giving me anything, okay? She's not, look at her.
I'm sorry,
She's just mouth breathing her way through this scene. She doesn't have a character backstory. Where have you emigrated from?
I was not thrilled to be paired with Camantha, mainly because I've never seen her do anything good at any point.
You're ruining this for the both of us. You're just throwing me under the bus. Again.
I think you should channel that kind of rage into your character.
Yeah, okay.
I need to go change my tampon.
I might need to too after this. It's stressing me out.
I was in a spot to be the best extra, and then she just pulled all that shit about backstory and just, you know, being her normal attention grabbing self, which is typically fine, but when it gets, you know, in my way of winning this challenge, it's a problem. It's a really big problem, and she better watch her back.
Okay, Graham, all right, Carl.
I've been in a great number of lesbian erotic films, so I'm excited to continue my work through that medium. I am not the biggest fan of the Albany indie scene. It's a little behind.
Action!
The eyes that I love are your eyes. The front teeth that I love are your front teeth. I said, do I call the ambulance? Is this a choice? I should have been provided with a trigger warning. Right. Just because of last week.
Yeah, I think you should walk around with one.
Honestly, I love making people mad. Everything I say has a reason, so when I direct the drama, it's like they're the characters in the play and I'm God.
I love the intention, but right now you're a big carrot. You know what? You're like being a big carrot, and we want you to be a baby carrot. Baby, like we shaved you down to be a tiny little carrot.
I really don't need another scandal YouTube video where I yell at a director, so I was thinking about keeping it a little bit quiet, and I actually had an epiphany. I could make a character choice to just silently scream on the inside.
was really impressed with that Carl figure. I don't remember him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't remember him because he was such a great extra.
I think he has real potential in this.
Real potential.
I think I'm gonna get his card.
Oh, you're doing quite well.
And that one is Carl. Oh, all right.
That one, yes.
That
the
one
with
with the one named Carl.
The one with the... Yeah.
Oh.
Smell.
I don't think extras are given enough credit in the theater industry. I don't know. It's kind of struck me as odd how all of the attention goes towards the people who are playing the characters with the most lines and stage time.
It is my great good pleasure to welcome you to the judging chamber for the first time this season.
Isn't this where we were yesterday?
No, Graham, this is not where we were yesterday. This is the judging chamber. Do you see a Pantene snack table? I don't see a Pantene snack table. If you did, then Missy's hair wouldn't be as greasy as, you know, an F1 car's oil change. Anyways, I'd like to introduce the judges. To the left is Pepper Ann Shackle, esteemed vocal coach to the stars. Pepper Ann helped Hoopastank win their first Grammy. That's right, we have her to thank for the stank. Pepper Ann also helped me with my debut album and my soon-to-be cult classic and first single, Delvin to My Depths.
Good to be here, Delvin.
To my right, we have Juniper Ash, who you met yesterday at the challenge.
I was very impressed with your students, Delvin. I was very impressed with your students, Delvin.
For this week's challenge, Juniper directed you as extras in her upcoming feature film, And Then There Were Nuns. We reviewed the footage, and since you performed in couples, we will be judging you as such, starting with Lefty and Jasper. Let's see the footage.
Jesus, forgive me. Mother, forgive me. Sylvia Plath, forgive me.
Okay, cut.
Shakespeare!
Let's start with Pepper Ann.
I was not impressed at all by anything that either of you did at any point. Flimsy, I don't think you seem to grasp the concept of doing well. I think that's what hurt you most besides your haircut.
Acting is performance, and both of you acted as if you were performing.
Next up, Missy and Camantha. Let's see your best.
I'd just like to say that my performance was not up to my usual standards this week. I was not expecting to be paired with this Old Navy mouth breather, okay? I've never had to work with a mole person before.
Missy, I'm going to stop you right there. The #1 rule in theater is to never apologize for anything you do at any time.
Of course, I'm sorry.
Okay? It displays weakness, and it is unattractive. So let's see your best take, okay?
And...
Action! Just go ahead and action.
I'm in love. I'm in deep tragic To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee, Lolita, Wuthering Heights love. Oh, Dad, why did my hand do that? You slapped my face.
Cut, can we cut?
No one has.
Missy, cut one more time, I cut you from the show. It was more of a train wreck than the derailment of the locomotive in my hometown carrying nothing but lagoon people.
It took me on a ride and back again, and I forgot to pack socks.
Your performance gave me diaphragm cramps. It just didn't land, like that balsa wood plane full of lagoon people.
Thank you, girls. Next up, Graham's group. Let's see your best take.
Your team was my least favorite. The whole performance really gave me a Brechtian vibe.
Yeah, that was very intentional. Thank you for noticing.
I like when people make choices, especially when they have to choose between two things, and they choose one of those things and go with it.
Thank you, Pepper. Thank you, Juniper. Now, you may go and wait in the Arm & Hammer Hard Surface Pet Mess Cleaner Lounge. We will call you back when we are ready. Thank you.
That was so not choice. Like, what is the deal with that judge? Do you think she doesn't like me? Is she intimidated by me?
We were being extras. You don't need an objective, okay? Oh.
Obviously, you've never been to acting school or even acting camp. Like,
I've never been to a real school.
We f***ing get it! You were homeschooled!
I was particularly impressed that I wasn't entirely disappointed with Graham's team's performance. You know, I wasn't gouging my eyes out.
I did not feel like Genghis Khan was pouring molten silver onto my face.
I was expecting performances and I got performance.
I was given no objective and no character backstory, and you know what? The chair was itchy.
It was wooden.
I have invisible hives that happen when I'm sitting on something wooden, and it affects my performance. Dr. Steinstein, I am on the verge of a mental and vocal collapse. And for some reason, I'm craving cheese. No.
There's a snack table at this lounge?
No for you!
I didn't see one zip of chiaroscuro.
Without chiaroscuro, you have nothing.
I've seen The Price is Right, Delvin, and it was on at 11 o'clock.
I was really let down by Camantha. I mean, I didn't see any pain in that performance.
We want these actors to be background actors, to blend in, to stand out, to be noticeable, to steal the show, to not take up too much attention. As Uta Hagen must have once said, I'm not from here. Where's the bathroom?
Okay, just because you in a wheelbarrow on stage does not make you a better artist.
That was the edgiest performance of The Wiz that middle school had ever seen.
Seems like we've made our decision.
How exciting. I've never made a decision in my life. I barely remember what oats I had this morning.
Welcome back, everyone. I must say, it was not a difficult decision. He made our jobs very easy for us. Team Graham, will you please step forward? Congratulations. You were the winning team for this challenge.
Eat my big, fat talent amateurs.
I am so ecstatic after winning the challenge. I'm just full of energy. I love collaborative work, and I think I really thrive on being in a team, so I really couldn't have done this without myself.
For winning this challenge, you will receive a lifetime supply of Wise cheese doodles, which you will find in your room upstairs. You may step back, Graham. It's your team. Now that the fun is out of the way, it's time to break some hearts. Missy and Camantha, will you please step forward? Your team was by far the worst in this challenge, mainly because you spoke more than the actors themselves. Now, Camantha, for winning last week's challenge, you are safe from elimination. Your non-diplomatic immunity has saved you, but I wouldn't rely on it. If you keep acting the way you have been, your time here at NIPS might be cut shorter than you think. You may step back with the others. Missy, I'm so sorry, but you are the bottom one for this challenge. I'm sorry that I must ask this of you, but you're gonna need to go upstairs and pack your bags. And then unpack them. Because you are not leaving tonight, Missy. Not on my watch. Turns out, Carl has gone missing. Much to the surprise of the judges and producers. We did not notice until a couple minutes ago. Missy, you are safe for tonight, but only for tonight. Heed my words. You are on very thin ice. One pirouette too many, you might slip through, okay? All right, children. You live to see another day here at NIPS. So go upstairs, relax, take a shower, because I will see you in the morning. And I want you to take what I'm about to say to heart, because it comes from my own. You disappoint me. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, clowns.
I am curious about whatever happened to Carl. The last I saw him, it seemed like he was still in his zone.